Hello! Good evening! Hope everybody out there in internet land is doing well. How y'all doing? Looking absolutely lovely out here tonight. We've got Beepner, we got Pauncho, Smith, we got First Skull, we got Elfino hanging out. Look at all these friends. So many friends came to hang out here. Of all the places that you could be on the internet, you chose to be here right now. Cannot thank you enough. You have a history with Alf? I have a history with Alf as well, as in I watched it. Did Alf eat your cat? That would be a terrible thing to have happened. That would be a terrible, terrible thing to have happened. May move to your computer desktop because of favor. Oh, okay. Okay. You do that. If you do that, you be sure to let me know. I want to be the first to know. Alf gave you more nightmares than Zelda 2 Game Over screen? Oh, no. One of those, like... I mean, look, when you look at Alf, get a look at Alf. He's kind of a terrifying creature. Like, that is... It's almost kind of like... I think it's also the Gonzo situation from the Muppets. I think Gonzo can also kind of be a little terrifying when you think. Favor brings booze. Okay. Booze is good. I'm here for that. And yeah, if you're looking for somebody to complain about booze, this is not the plushie that is going to be doing that. Alf is feared more across the galaxy than Metroids and Xenomorphs. Maybe by cats. I don't know. I think I could fuck Gordon Shumway up in a fight. No. I'm not afraid of him. I'll grab him by his big stupid dick nose and throw him out the 24th story window of Nakatomi Plaza is what I'll do. Hans Gruber a bitch. That's what I do. That is what I do. How I do it. See these little plushy nubs that I got right here? Righteous fury. That's all you need to know. You don't want to know more. Knowing more requires finding out. And you don't want to do that kind of fucking around, I think. Hey, how's everybody doing? Doing good? I don't know what the hell we're doing tonight. There's no plan at all. I don't know how long I'm going or how short I'm going. But to kind of catch everybody up on what you may or may not know that happened... I'm with you. Yeah, I haven't done my Die Hard watch through yet, but I'm probably going to either do that tomorrow night after we record the Album of the Year cast, or I'm going to do it after the Holo Christmas time stream. But yeah, to catch folks up, it has been a ridiculously stressful week over here in internet land, let me tell you. I was just Wednesday night. I was just watching the old Twitch.tv, and I was going to get up. I was going to go grab some din-din. So I was closing out closing out the stream that I was watching, and when I closed the stream, my browser locked up, and I thought, peculiar. And then I went to tab away from the browser and thought, and I got nothing. Try to close the browser. I got nothing. This is odd. I'm getting no kind of interaction from my PC whatsoever. I can still move the mouse around, but I got nothing here. It's nothing doing. Very bad news. So you do what you normally do in that situation. I mean, what else can you do? I've got to reboot the machine. So you hold your breath, you boot the machine. The machine boots up and says, please insert bootable device. And I immediately feel my insides literally begin to just deteriorate. Because I was not sure what was going wrong, and I wasn't ready for things to go wrong. Like, this is not like, this is just kind of like, it's not really been a stressful week, but it had kind of been a week where it's just like, maybe not in the greatest mental state already. So we have that moment of, oh God, I've just lost everything. Like, if this computer's fucked, I'm in big trouble. So I spend the next couple hours being in a complete panic, but trying to being a problematic fave. Yeah, that's what's good. That's exactly it. I spend the next couple of hours troubleshooting things, and it's like, okay, I can't, like if something's gone wrong and my hard drive has crashed and borked my Windows install, that seems to be what happened. So I pull out the USB drive that I have Windows 10 on, put that in, build it up with the boot up device. Okay, it can at least boot the boot up device. That's a good sign, because that means, okay, I've probably only lost a hard drive in this situation, which is fine. I get to the Windows install portion, and I cannot install Windows on my SSD anymore. It just won't let me. It just says Windows cannot install on this device at all. And when I tried to format it, the machine just hangs. Like, it would never format the disk. So I'm thinking, okay, SSD is completely shot. Next order of business. Go down, okay, I've got 2 mechanical hard drives. One of them is divided into 3 partitions, and one of those partitions is just for throwaway download stuff that I'm only ever going to use once. Like, whatever. I'll blow that partition off. I blow that partition off, format it. You cannot install Windows on this partition. Or what? I can't install Windows on this partition? What do you mean? What do you mean? So I spend another 20 minutes on YouTube trying to find situations to solve this. And it's like, none of this is working. So take the machine down again, take the side panel off, just unplug the SSD entirely. Take it out of the equation, boot back in using my USB device with the Windows installer on it, and thank God it picked up the partition that I had just nuked and created as a bootable device that I could put Windows on, and that's what we're doing now. So, oh boy, this is what you use when you use an SSD and not a memory card, right? Something about that drive just ate itself entirely, and for whatever reason, as long as that drive was plugged in, I could not install Windows on anything else. It would not let me do anything else with any other partition. It would not see any other partition on the other drives as being suitable candidates for a Windows install. It would just say, I can't install Windows on this, goodbye. But when I unplugged the SSD drive itself, it made those other drives suitable for the Windows install, and thankfully it got everything going. And let's see, as of right now, I've ever since I got the install complete and did my last bit of restarting after getting all of my drivers reinstalled after the reinstallation, I've had this computer on and actively doing things for 1 day, 20 hours, and 47 minutes. So I'm feeling a little more comfortable that, okay, it's probably just the SSD that was wrong. But that's sort of why we're here tonight. We're streaming a little bit to make sure everything's holding up. I'm looking at numbers and everything while it's going, and everything seems to be doing pretty good. But oh boy, yeah, Polly has not had a very good last 72-ish hours. But it seems like we're on the road to recovery. Like I said, the machine's been going now for almost 2 days without interruption, and I've been using it just constantly. So I'm hoping that's the end of our woes, because like I've got to record the Album of the Year podcast this weekend. We've got to do the Holo Christmas time stream. I've still got a lot of stuff I need to do, and I don't want to spend it worrying about a computer not working. The good thing is I didn't actually lose much in losing that SSD, because one, SSDs are kind of super duper cheap right now, so I'm not going to have a lot of problems getting that replaced down the road, and I might not even worry about it for a couple months since I'm up and running right now and I just kind of don't want to fart with it. But the good thing is when I set up my machines, I always use the first drive as only a Windows programs and games installation place. I never put my actual data on my main Windows drive. So I have, so like the first thing that like went through my mind immediately when the PC went down was, I know that I already backed up the Game of the Year podcasts that we did to my website the night that we recorded them, which is kind of wild because I never do that. For Game of the Year, I typically, we record those 2 or 3 weeks before they air. And I usually just hold on to them and upload them a day or two before they go out so that they're ready. But for some reason, I had already uploaded these. So even if something had gone wrong with one of my data drives, that 7 hours of podcasting we did, oh boy. If we would have lost that, I think I would have, I don't know what I would have done. I would have probably lost my mind. But despite the fact that I went through the just amazing amount of stress that I was under, getting the machine back and going again, and that period of time where I didn't know. It was just when you consider everything that can go wrong with a PC, I think I got off pretty easy, given that the hard drive that I can replace, I can already find ones that are as big, if not bigger, for $50. So, and again, considering that I only lost some configuration data, some bookmarks, my Windows install, my game installations, and some programs which I already had backed up anyway, because I always just back up my program installers on external drives. Considering everything that could have gone wrong, we managed to make it out okay. So I'm actually very thankful that my situation didn't end up way worse than it could have been. So yeah, that's my hell week in a nutshell. Glad it's over. Glad to be done, hopefully, with all of that nonsense. I'm ready to just kind of cruise into the holidays, and I hope you all are too. I hope everybody's going to have a nice, good-ass time moving forward. I'm boring everybody to tears right now. I think this is the most I've ever talked in an introduction before without just doing something. But like I said, I don't know what we're doing tonight. I don't have any plans whatsoever. I just came on. I want to make sure all my settings are right, all my layouts work, everything looks and sounds good, and that the machine still holds up under recording, streaming, and doing things. Who the hell is this, and why am I not spending time with her? I mean, I am gonna open the Discord call if she wants to hang out. Come on and be on Poly stream. She can. More than welcome. More the merrier. Elfino's been on before. He knows how it goes. He knows it's rad to hang out with me. Oh man, So, I don't know what we're doing. Do we just want to, like, open the Discord call and let people come in and start talking, or what? Yeah, the farty party line is what I'm going to start calling these streams, like, where I invite people on. Oh, shit, are we doing it? Are we going to do this? Oh, hell yeah. All right, I tell you, you let me know. You keep me in the loop. Fartic phone. I like farty party line because it's like the 80s and 90s. I don't know if anybody's old enough to even remember party lines where you would, like, they were just these, like, numbers that have absurd rates that you would call and talk sexy to people and strangers. And it was very weird. And every teenager dialed one of those numbers. Like, it was a thing. You never called one? Are you sure? I swear to, like, everybody I know has done it at least once. There was one that I found I'm kind of an asshole for this one, but there was one that I found out would do they would do collect calls, and all you had to do was call them and give them a number, and they would call that number, collect. So what I would do is I would come into the possession of the phone numbers of people who maybe were not so kind to me in the olden school times. I would come into the possession of their phone numbers and maybe end up sending collect calls from sexy party lines to their house in their name. And when they would call, they would be like, yes, so-and-so told me to call. And it would be their child's name. So, yeah, that's a fun thing that I did to people sometimes. Yeah, anybody else do anything dickish like that, or am I just like the lone asshole here? Yo, Boney T, how's it going? Nice to see you here. See you on Twitter a lot. Love the Metroid drawing earlier. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, we got Erlyn. Wait, what did I do that was dickish? Okay. I don't know, like, do you know what party lines were back in the day? Because this is kind of like an old-timey thing, back when landlines were a thing that people, had a lot, Okay, you don't know what a party line is. So a party line is a weird thing in the 90s where you would call this number and it would have this enormous charge on it. Yeah, it was a ridiculous rate of like $2 a minute or some shit. And it was to like talk dirty to random people. And one of them that I had found back in the day would let you do collect calls, but they wouldn't just call you back. You would call them, leave a number, and then tell them who you were and to call and have them call that person. So I would do that to people that were not particularly nice to me at school. I would come into possession of their phone number and I would call these party lines and I would give them the number and the name, and then they would get called collect because I'm a dick. Fresno, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. How did Fresmus go? What were you doing with Fresmus today anyway? Puppet monarch behavior. Thank you very much. If I could bow, I would do so. But I'm a plushie and I have very limited movement, as you can see. Kentucky Route Zero, that is on my list. Starfire Shining, driving through mines and eating brick sandwiches. That sounds like a good time. How's it going? Welcome everybody from Fresno stream. We're kind of just doing a test stream tonight. There's no real plans here tonight, other than maybe me opening a Discord call here in a few minutes for people to jump in if they want to yap with me. Because, I'm recovering from a big old computer crash, and I'm just kind of streaming to make sure everything's still a-working. But yeah, it's going to be a chill time. I was just kind of bullshitting up front, letting people know what had been happening over the last week. And then we kind of ended up on the subject of party lines. And, yeah, I guess that's that. It's a very strange computer game. Yeah, I've heard that much, but it's definitely I'm pretty sure that game is 100% up my alley. King Lank's shit! Oh my god. Wow. I forgot that was a Frankerface Z emote. I thought he, like, because I remember at one time he made that a tier 3 sub, so if you wanted to use Juggalo Lanks in any chat, you are paying for it, buddy. That was like a 6-month commitment for like $25 that you were going to be paying for. Alright, let's see here. What can we do? I know, let's go over. Let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and pop over to this Discord thing. Alright. Let me see if this works too. For all the new people, anyway. That still work? Alright, there. Yeah, you can join our Discord there if you want, and I will be hopping into the StreamStram voice channel if you want to come hang out for a little bit. You're more than welcome to do so. I'm going to hop in there, and I'm just going to kind of poke at random things. And if you want to talk to me while I poke at random things, and we just, you know, shoot the shit a little bit, you're more than welcome to do so. So let me go ahead and get myself over into the StreamStram channel. Make sure that I'm doing all the looking and sounding good. I'm in there now. If somebody wants to join, if somebody wants to come and hang out, more than welcome. Found the mic. All right. It's up there, Alfino. You're in the Discord, are you not? I'm pretty sure you're in our Discord. But yeah, like the link just got dropped for the old Discord. If your wife wants to join, just drop it up there. I'll type it again if you need it. There. There you go. Sorry. I'm in the channel. I want one person to join. And we're gonna leave a spot open in case Elfino's wife wants to get in on the action. So yeah. So if anyone wants to join, hop on in. Give your Polly just give Polly your wife's credit card number. That's all you gotta do. Whoa! There we go. I was getting jiggly there for a second. That's fine. I was looking for something I was going to do. I know what I'll do. I'll do the most predictable thing imaginable. Hold on. Let's do... Then we'll go like this and like this. Look at that. We're all looking roughly the same. I probably need to change the size of the chat window at some point. I'm blocking off so much of it with my big fat stupid head.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow. This is a record. I do a stream, I rate a stream, and then I get on the voice of that stream.
And then you get to be on the stream. That's wacky. That's absolutely wild.
It's like I hop dimensions. Isn't that crazy?
Crossing the dimension. You are a dimension tripper, just like that Neptune girl. She trips dimensions too. Tripper, like that Neptune girl. Oh, I hear me. Tripper, like that Neptune girl. Oh, I hear me. Tripper. What's happening? Oh, I hear me. Tripper. What's happening? Oh, I hear me. There's a feedback loop happening.
There's some shit going on here.
I hear John, I do believe your feedback looping. John, I do believe your feedback looping. Oh, this is going as lovely as I was hoping it would. Feedback looping. Oh, this is going as lovely as I was hoping it would. Feedback looping. Oh, this is going as lovely as I was hoping it would. We're composing a Death Grip song, everybody. Don't worry. Everybody, don't worry. Everybody, don't worry. We're composing the new Death Grips. Everybody. We're composing the new JPEG Mafia album. 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 Frez, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know what happened.
That was fun.
Literally, that's too funny. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's gonna keep happening.
Oh boy.
It's gonna keep happening.
Oh boy.
It's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening. I can't. Fresno, help!
God, amazing.
I can't. It's very easy to play Contra with that going on. How's it going, Fresno? How'd the Kentucky Route Zero treat you?
It's pretty good. I got to pet some dogs, and some weird shit happened.
I mean, that's just like, hey, it's an indie game that was released in like the 2010s. Some weird shit happens. It's kind of an understatement, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, are we going again? This is track 3 of the new JPEG Mafia record. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you did it! You fixed it. Hello. State your name for the record.
I am Jessica. Hello.
How's it going? You're a duck.
Hey.
I didn't notice you because you weren't immediately quacking.
Well, we weren't echoing either.
Did you hear the shit that happened a few minutes ago before you got here?
No.
Somebody was trying to join, and we got an infinite feedback loop of everything repeating 17 times. For like,
That might have been me.
No, it was not you. It was our good pal Elfino. Oh, somebody just dropped on it. How's it going, Jessica? What are you doing? This is your first time on the Poly stream.
I'm just hanging out for a little bit, waiting for food, playing Endwalker.
What are we eating?
Endwalker?
Wendy's.
I thought you couldn't play that shit.
Yeah, how do you play that right now?
The queues haven't been bad for me. I mean, granted, I logged in, like, early and just haven't logged out.
Oh, that's smart. Some people might begrudge you for that. You know, logging in and staying in, taking up valuable space.
Well, I'll log off later because I got my copy of Namco Museum Volume 3. Gonna play some Miss Pac-Man later.
Gonna play some Bosconian later?
That's a pretty good game.
I don't think that's on this one.
That's unfortunate. What kind of collection is it if it ain't got Bosconian, Jessica? What I didn't teach you about Bosconian for you to completely ignore it.
Well, hang on. Maybe it's on Volume 1.
I wonder,
also
like, is Bosconian on any of those collections? I'm genuinely curious.
Let's see. Volume 1 has Pac-Man, Galaga. Oh, it's on Volume 1.
Well, there you go. I bet that's like the hardest one to get.
I know
$10.
Bosconian's not on my the Namco arcade collection on the Switch.
Oh, that's I think because like it's also like part owned by Midway, I guess.
Oh.
Because they published it in America, so I guess the rights for it are just really weird.
It's like the convoluted Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah. So it's on Volume 1. Do you have Volume 1?
It's on its way to me.
Well, there you go. Look at you.
What else is on whatever volume you got there?
There you go. Perfect Polly cosplay. There it is. You actually get to dress as Polly and play Bosconian. How cool is that?
Oh, that's great.
I'm gonna do that, and
There
I'll
you
take
go.
pictures.
Fantastic. You don't even have to share them publicly if you don't want. You can just send it to me. Oh, I picked up the laser. What have I done?
Wow.
Why did I do that?
I can't believe I'm eating all these moon pies and playing Bosconian.
There you go.
I need to get some moon pies.
Yes,
but,
you do.
No one sells them near me.
Yeah, that's a problem. Rhett keeps having that issue too. I think he's only gotten them like once.
I think a long time ago I just bought wagon wheels and it's like it's the same thing. It's
the same. You can buy from Moon Pie's website. Like I I don't know whether I should be ashamed or not to admit that I've done that. I've just bought in bulk from Moon Pie.
Getting moon pies directly from the source.
I got them delivered one year during the ass crack of winter. It was like right around this time of year, but it was already snowing and there was ice on the ground. And the guy that brought my 2 big fat fucking boxes of goddamn junk food, because I'm American, the guy, he fucking slipped and fell, and I've never felt worse in my life. The dude came up to my porch, he slipped up the fucking steps, and I think he hurt his knee, all for the sake of my moon pies, and I've never felt worse.
Oh, no.
Alright, my food's here. I'll catch you guys later.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. You should stop by more.
I will.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, Jessica. Bye-bye. We got a slot open, everybody, if you want to come and hang out. As you can see, we're already having a great time. Elfino, if you want to try again, Fresno told me, big fan of death grips, so.
I also, I'm just looking at the stream, I also admire the moxie of using the laser.
It was totally intended.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean,
you always pick the laser up intentionally in Super C. Yeah. It's never an accident. What kind of fool would I be to accidentally grab the laser in Super C?
I mean, but you're such a Super C pro. You could.
What's your favorite 100 Gex song? Sorry, it's a funny joke to me. Intentionally in Super C. Oh, we're doing it again, baby! Let's go! Yeah! To accidentally grab the laser. Yep. There we go, baby. There we go! What's your favorite 100 Gex song? Sorry, it's a funny joke to me. Intentionally in Super C. Come on, Frens, be a part of the song. To accidentally grab the laser. Yep. There we go, baby. There we go! What's your favorite 100 Gex song? Sorry, it's a funny joke to me. So dumb. This is so dumb. Come on, Frens, be a part of the song. Elfino, set your... You're using your stereo output as your microphone. Turn that off. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Come on, Frens, be a part of the song. Elfino, set your... You're using your stereo output as your microphone. Turn that off. Okay. I think I died because I unpaused.
Yeah. Even so.
Set your... You're using your stereo output as your microphone. Turn that off. I fucking can't. Okay. I think I died because I unpaused. I just fucking can't.
Even so. I don't mean
Hey, John, we got a lot going on.
Hi, John.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
It's certainly a interesting test.
It's so good. Yeah, like the way there's an intense typing in the background. You know, we're just adding layers. This is what you do as a producer. You know, you add layers to songs when they need it. Things like that. Things of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh god, how do microphones work, Fresno? You need to teach me.
You're asking me. It's just literally your take.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Hello? Oh god, how do microphones work? I don't. You need to teach me. You know, I think it's it might be a bust, Elfino.
It's just literally your take.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Hello? Oh god, how do microphones work? This is not real life. It might be a bust, Elfino.
It's just literally your take.
Here we go again. Here we go again. I can't. Hello?
Oh god,
jeez. You can. Yeah, it might. I think even I'm going insane now. Oh man, okay, Elfino, I think what's happening is you're using your stereo input as the as your microphone in Discord, and you need to set it to. You may need to just restart Discord entirely so that it picks up your microphone, and then try to change that setting. It's Narf. Microphone, yeah, it's and you need to set it. A trash fire is happening, and it's not my fault. And then try to change that. Okay. It's Narf.
I'm gonna have to mute. It's actually making me crazy now.
I'm sorry, Elfino. I'm actually just muting you. You're driving me crazy now. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work out, Elfino. Gonna have to maybe ask you to probably, try to get it figured out on your end before you join again, because it's kind of just driving me nuts now, with the constant looping. But yeah, hi Narf. We're just in loop hell. It's fine. Sadly, not Narf from Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't like being mean or anything, but yeah, I don't want to. I think that by the point now, it's just like everybody's kind of going insane. Let's check in and see how they're doing. I'll give it one more listen here, see what we're sounding like. But yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, it's still looping. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Elfino. I don't think it's gonna work out. So I've muted you now on the audio, so I won't be able to tell if it's fixed on your end at this point. You'll have to probably check a voice channel on your own, or call somebody else to see if you can get that fixed. Because yeah, it's kind of. I know we're just fucking around, but I think at some point, Yeah, this is Super C. I was playing it very badly because I was laughing. Hold on. We'll fix this. We'll try this again. Hi.
Tell which one is Polly and which one is the echoed Polly.
Which one indeed, right? There's no way to tell. It's just all... Okay. Let's go. I can do this. I've beaten this game before. I'm not playing to beat this game. I'm just playing, like I said, we're here. We're dorking around to stream for the fun of it. So, Kentucky Route Zero. You petted a doggo. That was where I think we got left off before before Death Grips Tour 2021 kicked in and decided to join my stream. Fresno, did we lose you as well? Did we lose everybody? Is that what's going on now? Hello, Fresno.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were still here or not. We're losing them left and right, folks. All right. So you played Kentucky Route Zero. Regale me. Continue regaling me with your tales of Kentucky. God damn it. Are you... Hello? Are you sure you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just the echo's really fucking with me here.
Oh, muted on your side, my dude. I muted it on my side already. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna actually move him out. Okay, there. I went ahead and I moved Little John out, and I have him muted on my side. So
let's see.
We have a slot open if somebody wants to join. Wow. Contra is that's a video game.
It's a computer video game.
You put it in your Nintendo Entertainment System, and then you press the start button. and watch what happens. A helicopter.
A helicopter?
What do you think? What's your favorite part of the helicopter?
I like the tail part.
The tail part? More of an ass man, I see. Hello?
Claudius, apparently. Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to my I don't know what we're doing stream.
I can tell. I can tell.
Did
That's
you,
okay, I don't know what I'm doing with any of my streams.
Did you like the impromptu Death Grips concert we had earlier?
Oh, it was fantastic.
I figured that it would be right up your alley. It sounded like if I think of anybody that I know is going to love themselves a Death Grips concert, Pauncho's the one I'm taking one to.
I mean, they're totally on my bucket list in terms of shows to see.
Yeah, I think they would actually be a pretty damn good live show. Very spontaneous energy from the videos that I've seen of them live, so looks good.
I mean, I can totally see them filling that void when you want to listen to something completely fucked up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Good fucked up music.
When you can draw the line from Lou Reed's Metal Machine music to everything Steve Albini done to Death Grips.
Yeah. Okay. Fun fact. I remember hearing that from someone who's better at this knowledge than me, that like half of Super C's file size is taken up by the orchestra hits. You know, that wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Those files are actually pretty big. I've worked with the DPCM files before, and they are actually pretty big.
That reminds me of a factoid that I heard, which is Pokemon Yellow. Most of the ROM of that is taken up entirely by the .wav file of Pikachu going Pikachu.
Oh, right!
Screen.
Yeah, on the title screen. Yep. I believe that is true as well.
I still have that cartridge sitting around somewhere. Actually, I have red, blue, and yellow.
I've still got my copies of red and blue, and that's it.
The earliest Pokemon game I got is a copy of Pokemon Gold.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I played red back in the day. My brother played blue.
I played blue because blue's the better color.
I played blue because that's the one I got Christmas morning 1998.
That's good.
I wanted the cartridge that I thought would taste like cherries.
Oh, you know what? That's a good taste.
And besides, Blastoise is better than Charizard anyway. Hot take!
I want to figure out how to do something like that in Defil Mask, but I don't know what to Oh, yeah. I've used Defil Mask a little bit, Narf. I primarily use FamiTracker, though. Like, I'm real good at figuring out how to do stuff in that one, but I've not really done much in Defil Mask beyond things that sound like they were made with gems. And gems is terrible. Oh, jeez, I'm dead!
Want to know what's weird?
What's weird?
Recently, the YouTube algorithm has been giving me a lot of Pokemon runs, Pokemon-related videos, specifically with regards to, can you beat the entire game using this one really shitty Pokemon?
Oh.
You know, that genre of Pokemon. Like,
is it like that same guy that does those weird challenges like, can you beat Mario without jumping? Can you beat Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, like, with no demons or some shit?
I watched. I think there were a bunch of different people who do videos like that, depending on the genre and series they specialize in. I do remember vividly the can you beat Nocturne without using debuffs?
Oh yeah, that one. I was actually gonna watch that one because I remember, because I just played Nocturne this year.
Yeah.
And buffs and debuffs were a major part of my strategy in that game. Like, you can literally turn every fight in that game into a joke.
Yeah, so from what I saw, it's kind of a nightmare to do that. Eventually had to bend the rules a little and allow for buffs, but not debuffs. And so the final verdict of can you actually do that theoretically, yes, but there are conditions.
There are conditions,
some strings
right.
attached to that. Yeah.
Did they do True
Without-
Demon End, or just like which ending did they do?
They went for True Demon.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah, to fight Lucy Van Pelt.
Lucy, yeah. I did it again. I've willingly picked up the laser. Everybody in Contra loves it. Everybody that plays a Contra video game, they're like, man, that's the weapon I want.
It's the only weapon that does any actual damage to anyone.
I mean, it does like 6 hits of damage, I think. I think ultimately that's a serious problem with the worst Shin Megami Tensei games. Gameplay-wise, it just becomes, it does become like Luster Candy yourself, like, to 1 minus max and vice versa for the opponent. Yeah. Like that kind of, like when your whole system depends on buffs and debuffs that much, every fight nearly becomes the same. I'm still excited for SMT5 though.
Hey, guess what I just played?
Oh, what did you just... You finished that like a while ago, though, didn't you?
I want to say I got it out of the way. Not. I can't remember if it was this week or like the Monday before.
Yeah, I remember you posting about it because I saw it was like, wow, you were like level 90 something by the end.
Well, we had New Game Plus. I did get to level 90. I think I finished it at like level 88, 89.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, and most of that was just from doing side quests and whatnot.
Right.
I didn't do all of them, but that's brand new to me. You can just sit on the ground and let spider crab. Okay, that's interesting. I never knew you could do that.
Yeah,
What
it's a
are
good speed
hitboxes?
tactic because then you can just do this. So when you do that, so when you beat the boss over there and you just run like this, it's like this whole section is just like, well, we ain't even got to worry about it.
Oh my god.
And I can still just like stop and grab the weapons that I need.
Yeah, it's fascinating to me. 30 years later, you can still find all sorts of new, exciting things about games that you thought had been, thoroughly exhumed.
Stick with me,
Examine.
kid. I'll teach you a thing or two about Contra. Despite never being like a world record holder or anything, I think I know my shit pretty well with this series.
You're a good Contra, yes.
I do my best.
You hold the record of loving Contra more than anyone who has ever lived.
I probably do. I mean, I'm not great at it, as right now will exemplify.
Oh.
That was a real dumb death.
That's rough. That's rough.
That was a terrible death. That was just like, what are you doing? What am I doing? Why did I do that?
I have got deathless in this game.
See, I really like that Super C of the arcade has random gray alien dude that shows up in later. Yeah, you know what? Super Contra Arcade is really, really... This is Super C. Super Contra Arcade is rad, and I don't think it gets enough love. I think that, like, it is difficult, and its controls are a little unwieldy, but once you get into it, it ain't that bad. Plus, I just really, really love the sound hardware in that game. They use it for that and Gradius 2, and those two games have really great soundtracks. More useless information.
Okay, so you're on the Gradius divide of the Gradius.
Yeah, I'm Gradius. Despite the fact that I know a good bit of Japanese and I know that it's Gradius. That was not how you do that. I'm not trying to do anything particular here playing this game, by the way. I'm not like aiming for anything. I am streaming because my computer crashed this week in a real bad way, and I'm making sure everything's good. That's really all we're here playing games for, because I've got a big stream that we're going to be doing Sunday evening, which is very much like this, where I'm going to have a bunch of people on, and we're going to talk while I play video games that I got for Christmas, and it'll be great.
Machine recovery % run.
Yeah, that's basically all this stream is for. We're recovering, we're looking at things, seeing how everything works. So far, everything's good. My numbers are looking good. Everything's staying good. So all I lost was that Windows drive, it looks like. And I'm really, really thankful for that. Because it could, like, considering everything that can go wrong with a PC, could have been way worse. I could be really freaking crying right now, and I am thankful to whatever powers that be that I am not.
I have felt that PC anxiety before.
I know you have, and I felt for you deeply, my friend. To be fair, they pronounce a lot of Japanese words in really interesting ways in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you've been chug-a-lugging some Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub.
I mean, I don't know if I'm because I have the memory of a fucking goldfish. I don't know if I ever shared the about 8 or 9 year long saga with my particular PC.
Oh God. I know that, like, when we met, you were already having, like, a saga with PCs and them not being a great time.
That would have been around the time that I had the PC that would constantly blue screen on me, but I got a hand-me-down in about 2012.
Yeah!
And it worked fine for a while, but then from 2013... Until I got this PC, January of this year, a Christmas present.
Oh, nice.
But until then, my PC was like this. As long as it's on, it's fine.
Right.
But when you try to turn it on again,
oh no,
it'll like all the fans will boot and shit, and you'll see like the other. I think it's like the CPU fan spin, and then the CPU fan will just stop, and all the lights are on, the power button's on, but there's nothing actually booting.
No,
so you
have
to turn it off and try it again.
Yeah, if you don't you don't want to be moving without a PC or a CPU fan going.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't even boot. Like, it just, it's...
Yeah,
right.
like, it's just gonna die. Yeah, like, it's doing that to protect itself.
Yeah.
Look how easy that boss is.
Yeah. So, but I would have to power cycle. I would like turn it off and turn it on again until it actually like booted randomly. Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
And also, I live in like a rural area, and it's Canada, so harsh winter. So you get a lot of snowstorms and freezing rain. So power outage can go. So every fucking time there's even the threat of a power outage for 8 years, I have to worry. Is this the time my PC is just never going to turn on and I lose everything? And I got to live with that anxiety for 8 years.
Oh, you have my deepest sympathies. And welcome back, Jessica. Glad food was good.
Yay.
I hope Endwalker is even better. You're trying to use your wife's call center equipment. Okay. If you think that you got something like sorted out later or something, let me know and we'll try and drag you back in and see how it works out. But like, I had to kind of pull you out of there because it was it kind of got to a point where it was a little unbearable. It was funny for, 5 minutes, but then we kind of had to mute it, and I just didn't want to be mean about it or anything. But yeah, I hope there was no offense taken there. It was just kind of we can't. I know this is not a serious stream, but, I'm going about this the worst way imaginable. Alright. So yeah, like, this computer sagas are never good. You don't want to go through those. They're not good for you. Bad for your mental health.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as I typed in chat earlier, computers will pick the damnedest times to remind you they're fucking dumb.
They'll pick the time to remind you when they're the ones in fucking control.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I said, there's a chance that I could have at some point lost like the Game of the Year episodes or something, and if we'd have lost that, I don't think I would be in a very good mindset. Because that was like, I am really happy with how this year's episodes turned out. Like, they're very, very good.
I'm really excited to listen to them. They're a highlight of the year for me.
They're very good, and I'm super duper happy. And I mean, just out of obligation, and like the 31 people that sent in lists, I would have re-recorded, but it would not have matched what we put to tape originally, which I think is really good.
I mean, I know the mood because the night I was supposed to do the start of Fresmas, at 90 minutes beforehand, goes the power. So I had to sit in the fucking dark thinking, oh my god, everyone's wondering where the fuck I am, and I have to sit here in the fucking dark listening to podcasts. I hate this!
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. I've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. I've made the most correct Contra decision.
Yes!
Why does it keep happening?
Oh, because you're challenging yourself.
Laser tag edition.
Ah, jeez. we'll do another continue, and then I'll move on to testing something else. I got some like Steam games installed. I'm probably just gonna look at for shits and giggles, because those are obviously gonna push the thing a lot harder than fucking NES game.
Get that stress test going, yeah. But I'm gonna head out for now. But good luck with it all, Polly. I'm looking forward to
Right. Thanks for stopping by, Fresno. It's always a joy, always a pleasure. Hope you have yourself.
Look forward to me sending my viewers your way on Sunday evening.
Yeah. You need to come crash the party there. We're gonna be going for a while.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get the crowd in on that for fun. But have a good one, Polly and Pauncho. And good night to the stream too.
Time
Bye.
to play Ultinext Second. I don't have Ultinext Second, but it is on my list of I need to check that out.
I have very fond memories of the previous Holly Christmas time.
It's been 5 years since we did it. Can you believe that?
I know, and I have such wonderful memories, such as me getting a chip on my shoulder when somebody talked crap about Kirby Superstar, then I just ragged on Metroid, comparing it to a not very fun version of Mega Man.
I mean, I'm sorry, Kirby Superstar is kind of boring, but it's just how it be.
Nightmare in Dreamland is the best one.
There you go. No, Adventure is the best one. I mean, A Nightmare in Dreamland is okay. Welcome back, by the way.
I can't really go back to it. I can't really go back to Adventure once you're used to some of the other games played. That's just me.
That's the thing.
Probably
is that like
I've played it back in '92, but
I've literally only played like 4 Kirby games. So like, if you ask me to compare it to other ones, like it's just not a series that I go for.
I really want to play Air Ride.
Air Ride seems neat. I want to play Planet Robobot too.
I would hard recommend Robobot.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I should get that before it gets crazy expensive.
It probably already is.
Like physical 3DS stuff. It's already there.
It's starting to go already.
Oh, and they're like making it so that you can't do credit card stuff on the Japanese eShop for 3DS. So you should probably grab that while you can.
Yep.
I know like several months back, I only added to my JRPG backlog by snatching up the Etrian Odyssey Untold games.
Oh, those are I got one of those. I just don't remember which one it was because it was on sale for like $5.99 or something.
Something that always gets me about DS and 3DS games is for Game Boy cartridges, they're big enough you can unscrew them and replace the save battery, but for DS and 3DS, it's once it dies, you're kind of screwed.
You're not. Yeah, I don't know what you do about that. But then again, a lot of 3DS games just save to the hardware now. They just save to your SD card, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 3DS saves to hardware. DS
DS is the problem. Let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. We on MS-DOS games now? Is this like an MS-DOS game or an Amiga game? This is very Euro shmup, but actually good Euro shmup.
Euro shmup girl.
This game's got...
She's my Euro shmup girl.
This game's got great explosions, by the way. Some of my favorite explosions in a video game ever. They're just real big and beefy. This is Firepower 2000, by the way. This is a very good shmup. Wait, which game are we on? We are on Firepower 2000. I'm just playing random shit. This has nothing to do with Sunday. I'm just like, hey, I want to play random games and stream for a bit.
This game has exactly 2,000 firepower.
Woo! They lit my ass up.
It looks like a Neo Geo game.
It does. This is like a 1994 SNES game. But it's definitely got that, it's got that Neo Geo look to it.
I could totally see this on one of those, 4-game cabinets.
Yep. If you just added a little bit of scaling to some of the to some of the sprites or something, this would very easily be a Neo Geo game. Some of the sprites just scaled in and out every now and again. So it's kind of like Ghost Pilots, actually. Very similarly themed, I think.
You know, on the topic of the Neo Geo, switchable cabinets, I think the first time I ever saw one was... I think it was in a Chinese restaurant, a takeout place that was like a block up from where I lived at the time.
Right.
When I still lived in Brooklyn. And I think the owners occasionally would get a little perturbed, annoyed when people would just play on the cabinet and not actually order anything.
I need that. I went to a pool hall for a long time that had really good arcade games. That's where I got my 1cc of Shinobi.
My old Pizza Hut back in the 90s had the 2-player X-Men arcade cabinet.
Oh, yo, nice! I got a friend that runs 1cc's of that. He just literally fired up in 1cc it without any issue. That's wild to me.
Let me guess.
Nope. He can do it literally with every character.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that video game.
I love that game.
Yeah, that game's pretty rad.
I'm glad I got the PS3 version before it was delisted.
Yeah. I'm not good at this game either, apparently. I'm being assaulted by balls. Somebody help.
Seems... You know what? No comment.
Those are a lot of balls.
It's a lot of balls. There's so many balls. Breaking my balls, yeah. Breaking my balls. That's my new character I'm working on. I'm workshopping. It's called Breaking My Balls Guy.
I'm walking here.
Balls McGee.
You might hear that joke pop up once or twice on the Soxcast Game of the Year. Because it just happened for some reason. I slipped into that. It was like, okay, I don't know why. I guess that's just something I'm workshopping now. Also, hi Zuki, how's it going? There's so many people here for a stream, but it's just literally nonsense, because I'm just playing video games because my computer hard drive died, and I'm making sure my computer still works.
We're making sure your computer still works, too.
Yes, everybody here is making sure my computer works.
Think of it as a form of tech support.
Exactly.
Okay, did you try turning it off and on again?
I did a lot. Actually, I don't want to count the number of times I rebooted this damn thing that night.
No, ma'am, your disc tray is not a cup holder.
It can be. Actually, my disc tray is a better functioning cup holder right now because the DVD drive that I currently have doesn't like to open.
Just like my original Xbox.
Yep. Okay. We know emulator stuff works. I'm going to jump over probably to do something on Steam now. What we got? How do I do this?
It's been a while since I owned any personal computer with a functioning CD DVD drive.
Man, that's one of those things where when you say it, it sounds way harder to say. CD. Hold on, no, don't. CD
DVD drive.
CD.
Come on, you can do it.
CD. Do it. Every time what is it? Why is the second D? What is CDD? CD. Okay, one letter at a time. C D D V D drive. Okay, now
Bravo.
C D D V D drive. C D D V D drive. C D D D V D. CD.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Peter's Pecker picked another pickle-bearing pussy pepper.
I've never tried to put a pepper there.
It's true. That's a System of a Down song. Let's have a look at this.
I'm the mushroom man. I'm the mushroom man. I'm the mushroom man.
Okay, let's see. What do you got for
King
me?
DVD DVD player.
King DVD DVD What was it again?
King DDD got a DVD that gave me the heebie-jeebies.
King DVD player, right? King DVD player?
I love you, Polly.
What are we doing?
Wander Song.
This game. Everybody should play this wonderful damn video game. I'm going to play a little bit of it just because, we're testing stuff. I'm testing stuff here. I'm winning, Lyrinette. I'm winning the best I can. You can tell because I'm saying words and everything that I'm saying is coming out exactly the way I want it to come out. The glob, glow, gab, glab. I can say that! I cannot say CDBD. Why? I did not know this was a weakness. I did not know this was a thing. I did not know that I could not do this. See? I can't do it now because I'm thinking about it.
CD, DVD on LSD on NBC.
CVDB.
Just use VHS from now on.
VHS, that's all we're using from now on. Fuck it. Betamax, I ain't gonna have any problems. I have no problem saying that.
Laserdisc.
I watched NXS on my VHS.
You like my sword?
The sword, alright.
The Cheat's playing something on the Laserdisc.
The Cheat's playing something on a Laserdisc.
You did a great job, man.
Here we go. I'm gonna fight the boss. Let's go. Oh, well, okay. That went about as well as I thought it might. Hi. More people need to play this very good video game. I'm just saying, Wander Song is pretty amazing. I think this game is literally on everything at this point, isn't it?
It should be.
In excess with the DVD from VHS about OPP. Okay, see, that's not... I'm not even going to try to say the other one at this point. I did not know that I had that problem. I cannot say it.
You know what word I always have a difficult time trying to parse?
What's that?
Brewery.
Brewery. I mean, I can see it. There's a lot of there's a lot of Scott Stapp in the middle of that word.
What about do-da-da-da?
Do-da-da-da.
Do-ra-ra-ra.
Do-ra-ra-ra?
I mean, that's how I've always kind of worked it out.
The rural juror. Okay, I got that. All right. I'm not a complete. I'm not. Why? Can you say horror without saying whore? Horror. I think I did. I think I said horror.
Georb.
Do you ever want to play a game that is about John Thayer? Then you play Wander Song. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's about present day. I don't know if it's about present day John Thayer or not. I don't know that I would call present day John Thayer Bard Boy. We're gonna turn.
I remember you talking about this.
You should play this game. Why are you not playing this video game?
Because I'm a slave to Endwalker.
I mean, that's fine, but you need to put this on your I should play this list.
I will buy it tonight.
You don't have to buy it. Wait for it to go on sale, you ding dong. There's Christmas. There's Christmas. You are a ding dong. There's sales coming up.
I'm a
probably. You can be that too. You can be anything you want to be. That's what
on the topic of John Thayer and bards. Do we have anything recorded where John is singing outside of her lullaby?
No, but I do have a wonderful sound clip of John saying, "Ha ha ha, fuck you."
Oh, I know that one.
That one's really good. Oh wait, what's the song?
Okay, let's make Thayer's VTuber model a bard.
I mean, yeah. Like if anybody I think could pull off, like I just
bard gimmick, yeah.
I 100% hear John's voice coming out of this bard, though. He's still like when I look at this bard, I only hear John.
So stick a bard hat on a pink flicky.
Yeah, I think that would work. We could make that work. Oh, I need to go back and grab him again.
You think John likes Sonic 3D Blast?
John, do you like Sonic 3D Blast? Here's Best Witch, by the way. Here's Miriam. This is the reason you play the game.
There are a lot of birds in Sonic 3D Blast.
There are. There's so many flickies. There's a ridiculous amount.
An unnatural number of birds in that game.
Yeah.
And he likes Sonic 1, so he likes bad Sonic games.
He has no strong opinions about Sonic 3D Blast. He likes, like the coding secrets, where the dude that did a lot of the coding for it, he did a series of videos on how that game works and put together. And he also put together a more modernized version of that ROM.
Wow.
Yeah, like the dude that, like, that game's actually very fascinating from a coding standpoint, and the way they had to get that to work on the Sega Genesis. Like, getting it to work on the Saturn wasn't the trick. Getting it to work on the Genesis was, and the stuff they did is really cool.
I like the little song in the end of the Saturn version.
Oh, I don't think I'm familiar.
I think it's the same lady who did the Sonic R soundtrack.
Oh, nice. You can do silly little dance. You like the silly little dance? I see John. This is how I actually see John dancing on a dance floor at a party. Like, I actually see John doing this.
Sonic 3D CD DVD.
I'm not saying it. You can't make me do it.
No, it's Sonic 3D, CD, DVD, and Knuckles.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
How has there never been a Devil May Cry Sonic crossover?
They both have, like, they share a very similar kindred energy, I think.
And they both have awesome music.
Well, too much attitude between the two of them, that game would combust as soon as you took it out of the box.
Probably, yeah, I see that.
You'd end up with some, like, Sonic and Dante would make, like, chili dog pizzas.
And they would think that it's the greatest thing ever.
I've made a chili dog taco once.
I've made a cheeseburger pizza? I mean, I think that was pretty. That was pretty cool.
Was it a burger eaten as a pizza or a pizza eaten as a burger?
I've done both. Like, I did actual cheeseburger pizza, as in making ingredients on top of the pizza that were just a cheeseburger, and I've also put a burger on 2 slices of pizza. Like, I've done that.
Why?
Why not? Like, this is an idea that goes all the way back. Like, that idea actually has, like, SMPS lore. There's an article on my site about the pizza burger. The Hutch wrote it, or as he's known today, Styles Rockman. Yeah, he like put that idea in my head, and I just went with it. And I went with it. I've made it before. It's actually very good.
How did that? Didn't you say you were gonna make a pizza with cantaloupe?
Yep. I've got the recipe for it. I just haven't really had the desire for it at the moment, to do it yet.
You'll have to let me know how that tastes.
I think it's going to be amazing. It sounds really good on paper. Like, why not put my favorite food on another one of my favorite foods? That does not sound like a recipe for disaster in the slightest.
Especially when one is known for being very juicy.
Juicy. I like it. That's why you like it. It's good.
When it dry,
who doesn't want juicy pizza?
In the oven?
It might. I don't know. I've never actually cooked cantaloupe before. You can recruit Sonic as a demon in the SMT Gacha game. Dante is an SMT Nocturne. Dante and Sonic have crossed over by transitive property.
So Sonic is a demon.
Sonic is a demon in the SMT Gacha game. He's a speed demon. Hey!
They should bring back that kids spin-off of SMT. that they tried on the Game Boy Color back in the day.
Oh, God, what was that? I know about it. I don't remember what it was called. Demi Kids. Yeah, Demi Kids.
I think it was Devil Kids in Japan.
Yeah, Devil Kids in Japan. I think they called it Demi Kids here.
I want them to bring that back and just be like, hey, kids, you want to summon some demons?
Hang out with your buddy Satan.
And Beelzebub.
Hang out with Mara.
Level 69.
Only the best. I love that they've leaned so far into Mara. Like, at this point.
When Moogie got him, I was just rolling on the floor when I saw his abilities.
Yeah, his abilities are fantastic, and the fact that you get him at level 69 is incredible. Pokemon in all media that aren't Veggie Tales are the work of the devil. Yeah, that fits.
Apparently, they're now depicting baby Jesus as a tiny vegetable.
Oh, good.
When supposedly they hadn't done so previously.
Well, that's weird.
Well, like, I've seen some of, like, the newer stuff with my nephew, and it's like they just stripped all the religious stuff out.
Kind of like Kellogg's taking their name off Pop-Tarts. They're doing that now because of the strike. They're taking their name off everything because they think people don't fucking know.
And they're trying to tempt you with 2 times EXP for Halo Infinite.
Of fucking course Kellogg's would be the one teaming up with Halo. Makes sense.
Like, everything I've seen about Halo Infinite's, like, progression has been terrible.
Looks real bad. I watched somebody play through a bit of the campaign, and oh boy, that looked real bad.
I hate the new sounds. The new sounds are so bad.
It's more than that. It's the actual, like, the progression and shape of the campaign is miserable. It feels like there's literally only actually 2 levels, and they keep making you do them.
Ugh.
The same 2 levels!
I'm just gonna keep replaying the Bungie games ad nauseum.
That's probably a good idea. Stay away from that Gearbox version on PC. Which was actually the first version of that game I ever played. Because I didn't have an Xbox for a while. So I played Halo on PC for my first time.
Well, luckily, because that's the version they used for Master Chief Collection,
Yeah.
but they have gone back and altered it to be more like the original Xbox version.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, at least like it's one of those. Well, at least you're listening, because I know that people aren't super high on the Gearbox version.
Well, that's the thing. Is it's like people were like, you know, because the progression on Infinite is so bad and it's so grindy, and people are like, you guys got this down for the Master Chief Collection. It's fine. Like, you should have just done it that way.
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Oh god, Halo's 20 years old.
I've never played a Halo anything ever. Probably a consequence of never actually owning a Microsoft console.
Well, now they're on Steam.
Yeah, they're on Steam now. Like, in a nice, convenient package.
But for Halo 1, play with the classic graphics, because the modern graphics they did for the 360 are terrible.
Yeah, I have the Master Chief Collection on 360, and when I loaded it up for the first time, I was like, I really don't like how this looks. And then my 360 hard drive died 5 minutes later. That's not a lie. I started playing that game, and 5 minutes in, my hard drive died on a Christmas morning. And I was like, well, that's my luck. I'm probably being told something here. I think somebody's just trying to tell me something.
Trying to do some good out of the kindness of their heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo 2's anniversary graphics are, like, good. Like, it captures the intent a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do modern graphics on that, I'd say go for it. But for Halo 1, definitely play original.
That game's original look was just really fine the way it was anyway. It didn't really need a lot other than maybe a little bit of polishing up. But the new overhaul completely missed the point of what that game looks like.
Oh, and it ruins like certain moments, like when you first see the flood.
Yeah,
like, that is like the most iconic moment of that game.
Yeah, and they goofed that up real bad.
So yeah, play
Panzer Dragoon Orta for Pauncho.
No, Panzer Dragoon Orta is pretty good.
I have the remake. I haven't played it yet.
Like that remake. Like the weird thing about the remake is I've literally never heard anybody say anything about it. But then also when you talk to people that still haven't played it, they'll tell you, "I've heard it's good." Like, well, I've never heard anybody actually playing it. Where did you hear that it was good?
I have very, very vague memories of the time my folks rented a Sega Saturn back when they'd let you do that. I think one of the games they played was Panzer Dragoon.
I did not know the Sega Saturn existed for decades. I thought it was just Genesis and then the Dreamcast.
Oh wow, that's like
that'd be quite the leap.
Yeah, we had the 32X as well. That disaster.
Sega CD, don't forget that.
The Sega CD, the 32X. I played the 30. Like I like the 32X version of Mortal Kombat 2. It was a pretty solid version of that game. Don't play the Saturn version of Mortal Kombat of Mortal Kombat 2 though. That's pretty awful.
I actually do have a Sega Saturn in my possession. Just that I don't have any games for it.
Oh, I mean that's good.
Get Daytona USA. It's like $5.
Yeah, like that's the one game you can get because they were just literally sold with the system. So
one year for Christmas, I did play Guardian Heroes.
Oh, hey, that's the good shit.
I liked it, but at the same time, I guess the whole experience felt a little shallow for me.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I guess for me, it's the big problem was I never learned how to play the game with anyone who wasn't Nicole. She could just she could. Number one, she could heal herself, and had a lot of area of effect attacks and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I just never got that great of a grasp of doing damage without taking a shit ton of damage myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I basically played on safety mode on that. I liked the presentation. I liked the approach. Playing as if you're constantly in like a mosh pit. That would be the best way I could describe Guardian Heroes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good. John only plays Game Boy Mortal Kombat.
I mean, the Mortal Kombat 2 port.
Mortal Kombat 2 is not terrible. Mortal Kombat 1, I'll give it this. It's the slowest version of Mortal Kombat I've ever played.
And considering the Super Nintendo version exists, that's saying something.
The thing is, Mortal Kombat 1 on SNES, it looks and sounds the part. The issue with that game, the input delay is literally half a second. You press a button, you will literally actually see your character jump a half a second later. The input delay is that bad. You can actually tap and hold your button for a little bit to move left and right. Your character will not start moving immediately. I've never played Tiger handheld Mortal Kombat. I can't imagine that being a very a very fun thing to play around with.
It has all the characters, unlike the Game Boy version.
Which is wild, considering that it is a Tiger handheld and those things have so much... you have so much limited space to work with the kind of games those are.
I think the most I ever spent on any kind of Mortal Kombat game was... my cousin had a Game Gear, and she had... one of the games she had was Mortal Kombat 2.
Those are solid ports.
Yeah, those are all right. I mean, they're not... Look, You're not getting anything close to the arcade, like, experience, obviously. But in terms of actually, okay, this is a decent fighting game. Not the best thing I've ever played in the world, but it's still, like, representative of what that's supposed to be.
Pretty sure they got ported to the Master System in Europe.
I was listening to Lady sing, and it was real good. Sorry.
It's fine.
She's got a real good singing voice.
What's your favorite Game Gear game?
What's my favorite Game Gear game? I don't like. I guess Streets of Rage 2.
I just told you the name of the one Game Gear game I actually played through.
I think
and
the
actually
Power
got
Rangers
something out of
games,
Defenders of Oasis from John in chat.
The Power Rangers games on Game Gear were actually really interesting. They were like fighting game, beat 'em up hybrids.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna switch to another game. We can keep talking though. It's fine. Like again, nothing on this stream is dependent on the on these games.
we've done it. We've done enough singing. Time to give our throats a rest.
We sang. We did a good. Everything's still looking real good PC wise, so I'm feeling a lot more confident.
No parsnip bunner. No parsnip bunner. That story has already been told.
Oh, that game was
Startup
bad.
Crisis.
That game was bad. I know what we'll play. We'll just go back to something, a game that makes me feel good. Okay.
Cid of Valis.
Yeah, there you go. Cid of Valis, the game that, that's the one I'll play.
Bosconian.
I mean, I don't have my MAME stuff on here, or I would absolutely bust out Bosconian right now.
I don't even know what that game looks like.
It's a top-down space shooter where you fly around on a map and you go and you just blow up enemy bases and you get chased by waves of enemies that fly in through various formations. It's a fun, solid little game. As is this. This game's really rad.
Ooh, she's
okay,
cute.
and so with that, I'm going to take my leave of you fine folks.
Right.
Somebody else who wants to jump in on the Discord, have at it.
Yeah.
And I'll catch you Sunday.
Take it easy, Pauncho. Best of luck on your trip. Have a safe travels and all
Pauncho.
that.
No problem. All right, catch you later.
Catch it.
Bye.
So this is Super Crush KO. This is a solid little beat 'em up. Got a great aesthetic. It's very cute. Very cute story about saving your cat from a very cute alien girl, and they're probably lesbians.
Those are my two favorite things.
Those are really good things. When's Epic Dumpster Bear 2? After I beat Epic Dumpster Bear 1, because we are going to, baby. I promise you that. I just need to get the crew back. I at least want to I want to start that stream at least with Nami and Sayara. So and then we can go from there. But yeah, I gotta play that game with them, and then we'll get to Epic Dumpster Bear 2 and Junk Brain or Jank Brain, I think it is. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Am I coming through clearly?
You are coming through clearly. How's it going, John Thaddeus Thayer?
John Thayer, we meet at last.
John, can you hear us? He had this issue, I think, when we were recording the Soxcast, is that he was plugged in wrong or something?
Or maybe I scared him away.
That might have been. Hello, John! John, be annoying if you can hear me. God, he never passes up that opportunity. Let me check. See if there's anything on my end.
John, I'm sorry I dissed Sonic 1.
John, are you okay? Okay, John, where'd you go? Okay, John hopped out.
No, I changed to the app. Are we good?
Okay. That's probably what it was. You needed to be in the app, my friend. John, can you hear us now? Hello? Is anybody here?
I'm here.
Okay, good. All right. John continues to not be here.
Hello?
Hello.
Did you hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. If you can hear me, be annoying.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm being... Okay, did you hear me yell in frustration at my microphone?
No. I'm really wishing I had, though. That would have been great content. Because, considering all the other content we've had tonight, it would have been real good.
I was specifically just like, this is going to be like...
Real good.
So smooth.
Yeah.
This is going to be like perfect, expert, 160 episodes of a podcast level. Just jump in, no problems after all the headaches earlier.
Right.
It's going to be so nice for everybody.
Discord had other plans.
I don't even know what happened because you heard me and then it cut out. Like you would hear me go hi and then I'd be like, what? Well, John's not talking anymore. He doesn't need to talk.
He doesn't. Forget it. We don't. John talks 7 hours.
Hey, it's this game.
This game, John, I don't know if you know. I think this game's kind of rad.
Yeah, it's
This game
nice.
appeared on my stream a number of times already. Just keep coming back to it to punch things. It feels real good.
What's this called again?
Super Crush KO.
Wonder if that's on console.
Pretty sure it is, actually. Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Beepner played
So
through this
soft
the other
and
week.
gentle.
Yeah, like it's got a great soft look to it, and it ramps up at a very good pace, I think. So by the time you get to the end, you got to do like you're way more involved. Like the level designs are a lot more hazardous. There's like terrain shit everywhere to fuck with you and to fuck with the battlefield. So it advances at a real solid clip.
Nice.
I have on
Awesome.
Switch.
Yep. But yeah, if you're gonna buy anything we've played here tonight, I think you just wait because next week's gonna be like holiday sales and shit. So keep your eye open for things like that.
I'm buying too many games as it is.
You're buying way too many video games. You need to stop it. What are you
That
gonna
sounds-
do?
looks so good.
What are you gonna do when you want to go to the store someday and you're like, holy shit, finally they're selling nothing but a 72-pound bag of pepperoni, and then you get in your wallet, guess what? You ain't got the money for your 72-pound bag of pepperoni. Then what are you gonna blame? It ain't gonna be me. You're gonna have to blame yourself and all those video games you're buying.
I needed another copy of Crash 2. I needed a physical copy.
Right, I think that's a valid concern, but you aren't thinking long-term 72-pound bag of pepperoni.
Oh, that's so much pepperoni.
That is!
You know what I used to do with pepperoni as a kid? I would pull the
God.
pepperoni out of the fridge. I would get a plate.
Uh-huh.
I would arrange pepperonis on the plate like a pizza, but with nothing else. It's just plain pepperonis.
I've done
and I'd
this.
microwave it for
Yep.
30 seconds.
Yep, I've done that.
Good.
Pepperoni
Good.
by itself is fine. It doesn't mean that I'm sad or depressed. You're sad and depressed.
I'll take any opportunity to just chow down on like cured meats.
Yeah, I'm the same. Are you like me in that like you like those bad meat trays and on like the holidays where people buy those and then like
I love those trays.
yes, I have a kindred spirit.
I've had to grow up by not eating like a third of those.
Yeah.
Just like standing there at the party,
Like
just
the
like
crackers?
even eating
yeah, with the
these.
crackers and stuff, with the cheese
I
and the
love
cured
those.
meat. Oh, I love them so much.
Oh my god, that's my heaven.
Yep.
I've been eyeing those Lunchables.
There you go.
Like, being like,
Live your bliss. Live your bliss. Get them Lunchables. The holiday sales are already happening on Xbox, by the way, according to Gunblade Warrior. So, I got
oh
popcorn.
yeah, I saw they had the Castlevania Advanced Collection on sale.
Oh yeah, that just
I
came,
forgot that
wow.
came out.
That only just came out recently too.
I've always wanted to play Aria of Sorrow.
I haven't.
What brought Aria Sora up?
The Castlevania Advanced Collection's on sale.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I literally just like 10 minutes ago I shit talked Igavanias
Oh
to a
yeah.
friend, and then immediately a friend whose display name was Aria of Sorrow.
Oh,
like
good.
the tweet.
That
And I
went
was
well.
like,
Good first
oh, no.
impression.
And I was like, oh no, jump
John-
scare.
John making the best impression as always.
Dog shit get hit.
Dog shit get pinky out, John.
When in doubt, pinky out.
Yep. Oh Lord. Yeah, those cured meat trays are one of my favorite parts of the holidays, and mostly because I will just buy one and be like, this is probably gonna only be for me, because I'm the only one here right now. Let's exercise as much willpower as we can. Let's see how long that lasts. So it's a fun game.
And then you wake up in a haze with crumbs everywhere.
Oh no, I vacuum those fucking crumbs up with my big stupid mouth. You think I'm wasting food? You think I'm wasting anything? What up, big boy? What up, big boy? What you got? Woo! I'll dodge right through it. I don't care. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but everything in this game feels incredible.
I tried River City Girls a while ago and it did not feel good.
That game feels awful, and I don't know why that game gets the praise that it gets at freaking all.
And it probably didn't help that I played it right after like several playthroughs of Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, like I may not be Streets of Rage 4's biggest fan, but I still think it feels way better than River City Girls. Like that game just feels terrible. It has a boss in it that like literally just belongs on a Shantae game.
Don't.
Like it's so bad. Like it is a boss that you literally have to do like wall jumping shit in order to hit in a beat 'em up.
Oh god.
Double back because my thing cut out again.
Oh no.
So I have to say I love those things that are like tubes of like cheese sticks.
Yeah.
With salami or prosciutto
Yeah.
or pepperoni wrapped around them.
Yeah, those are.
That's just my
another good one. Another good one. Yeah.
How do you feel about canned cheese that like it's like the whip topping in the same kind of can?
Oh, I'm not a fan of that stuff.
Oh.
I do like the I do like the cheese sauce that you can get and put stuff in the microwave and then be like, yo, I got some great tortilla chips this is gonna go with. I think it's like a Taco Bell kind of thing.
Oh my god, I just love cheese so much, even though it fucks me up.
Oh right, it gives you butt problems.
Everything does.
Yeah,
it sucks.
good point.
But I'll take it for the cheese. It's worth it.
Yeah, yeah. You are like living with what you have to live with. I imagine it's just like you got to have those moments of this is just worth it. Like you can't really ever get over it, so you might as well just bite the bullet and be like, "Yep, gonna be a toilet night."
I will avoid gluten, and then I'll just be like, okay, I can't do that. Not have bread, and then also not have cheese or spicy food.
Right.
So that's my cross to bear.
Yeah.
I've had moments where I'm suffering the consequences and then saying, "It's worth it.
It's worth it."
I remember it was really good.
Yep.
Fate toilet night.
It's toilet night. It's like ladies' night, but it's toilet night.
And the feeling's right.
And the meal is right. Oh Lord, toilet night and the mood is right. Fate, toilet night.
You only have one heart left, Polly.
I do. It's okay.
Don't get hit.
I won't.
Don't get hit.
I'm not going to, I promise.
I love her trans pride outfit.
Yeah, I actually wrote the creator of the game about that. And asked if that was a shout out. He's like, it's not specifically a shout out, but she is a lesbian. That was the response that he got. So says that they obviously very clearly, support trans rights and stuff, but those colors just worked with the design that
good
in the
and
world.
How does her hair stay completely perfect?
Pardon?
And how does her hair stay completely perfect?
Oh yeah, this alien. She's totally gay. Everybody's gay in this game. It's great.
I've been watching the stream to put off. I'm still stuck in Trans Ruby, and so I need to.
Oh, how's that treating?
I need to. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
I did get completely stuck last night, so I'm like, oh man, is it just gonna be one of those times where I just magically make it work? Just figure it out immediately, or not? So we'll find out.
Yeah, that is
excited.
a game that I'm very, very, very excited to
It feels
get to.
so good, Paulie.
I loved the demo. Like, I streamed the demo a couple months ago, and I was just immediately impressed with what I was playing.
It keeps feeling that good. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it just that game goes.
I
Like,
saw
this is
that,
the
like,
only, this is my only wrinkle. Like, it's been extremely smooth.
And like I saw it like in the demo, like that they show you like a video after you complete it of some of the stuff you can do. This is Super Crush KO. But they were showing a video of all the stuff you could do in Trans-Ruby, and one of them was, oh, she turns into a motorcycle.
It feels real good.
I love this video game.
It feels real good.
Yep. I'm ready for it. Like I'm so ready to chow down on that game at some point in the future. You know, right now I got other stuff on my plate, so I'm in no hurry. It'll be there when I want it, but very excited. Yes, the game we are playing right now is Super Crush KO. It is just a very really good feeling action platformer beat 'em up with a fun little combo system. You get special moves. You can dash through attacks. Just feels real good.
It's very funny when I see combos and like a rank in the corner, and I'm like, it's like Luca.
I was thinking Devil May Cry.
That's, I think, the obvious answer, right?
Devil May Cry.
What's
It's
that?
like Luca.
It's totally a Luca thing.
Just like when I played Ys 8, it was like, it's like Luca.
It's like Luca.
Plays Breath of the Wild. I see. It's like Luca. Luca is extremely Devil May Cry, Jess. I did not recognize that in the moment, but like even the level design and how it's put together is very Devil May Cry.
It's Devil May Cry / like Breath of Fire 5.
Yep.
I never got around to finishing 3.
You never got around to...
It's so good.
Wait, you never got around to what?
DMC 3.
I never got around to finishing it. I played 1 and 2,
What?
and then I just...
What? What are you telling me right now? What are those foul words that have entered my ear hole? You bought me Devil May Cry 3, and you didn't finish it?
I've actually had it since the PS2. I've just never been able to finish it.
That's juicy.
Is it too hard? Did it make you cry?
Well, okay, I was in middle school when I got it, and it was the original version.
Absolutely fair.
I will say, it took me like a month. I did stop Devil May Cry 3 for like a month because I did play it on yellow mode, which is the original US release. And that I was like, alright, I think I got to like level 8 or something, and it was like, here's a 10-minute, very strict mission, and then at the end you fight Ornstein and Smog.
Yeah, that's a very hard mission. Hard boss.
Well, you're asking a lot of me, game!
God,
Yes, I will go through the Switch version eventually.
Oh, it's really good. I played through that in one day.
Awesome.
And then the fun part of this story is I got real high that night, and I got too high. I got like, these edibles ain't shit, high. And I was laying in the middle of the floor, and for some reason I had convinced myself that I could no longer move. But I could! So I reached up onto my bed where my Switch was, and I loaded up Devil May Cry 3 again, and I played halfway through it again.
So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was a fun 3 a.m. Oh, Lord.
I'm pretty sure I own 4 on the PS4.
Yeah, 4 is okay. That back half gets a little though.
I felt like 4 up through through mission 11 was like pretty great. I really enjoyed that chunk of the game, and then it just really lost me.
Yeah.
But boy, I really liked how that arm feels.
Ooh,
Cursed arm feels real good.
Yeah.
Feels real good.
Yeah, like all the arm stuff in DMC 5 feels real good too.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Ooh, that was a spicy move you used there.
Yeah. Everything in this game feels incredible.
Excellent.
You can tell a game is good when it starts you with a double jump. Like, I think that that's usually a good indicator. Like, that you're talking to people that when they made their game, they knew mobility was going to be a fun, cool part of it, and they're confident enough to just give you the double jump right out the gate. Mm-hmm. I think that's always...
Yeah, I totally feel that.
That's a power move, I think.
For sure.
Everybody gonna stick around. We're gonna play Facets next. I'm also a liar.
Okay, I figured.
Ha ha!
It would have worked.
Did you like my jape? Have you been japed? Are you japed enough?
What's funny is I remade it, and then multiple friends went out of their way to play the original version.
That's funny because
it's very funny.
What I think happened is like you made the new version and it's easier, and they're like, "Oh, good, you made it pussy mode just for me. I get it, Thayer. Fuck you. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the original version just to spite you."
Good. No, that's a win for John.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
New DMC 3 Special Edition. I'm gonna play the original version.
You know I did that.
It's still a fine game. It's just a little hard.
Shh, it's balanced around. It's balanced around not having checkpoints.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
I mean, okay, it's a little okay. A couple of bosses early on. I remember remembering fondly how DMC 1, like, at least half the stages, like, don't have bosses.
Yeah.
And I remember looking back on that like, oh, that was nice. Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh.
DMC 1 is so jank.
It is, but I love it. I
fucking love DMC
game.
1.
Yeah, I still love that game.
I think DMC 1 is my favorite Kamiya game. Like, that's where I'm at. I really liked it.
I think that's...
You can really tell it was supposed to be RE.
Oh, God, yeah. It's so
obvious. And guess what? I fucking love Resident Evil. It's like, hey, you know Bayonetta? You like Bayonetta? We took Bayonetta and made it more like Resident Evil. And I'm like, yes! Perfect!
That's perfect. Like, you could not have made a more John Thayer thing.
And then Wonderful 101 is like, we made Bayonetta and took out even more Resident Evil from it.
Right.
It's like the spectrum of Resident Evil.
I should love Wonderful 101. I really should.
Oh, man.
Because it's like, it's a Platinum game, and it's like very Tokusatsu inspired, but I just can't get into it at all.
Aww.
I think it's just I think it's really padded, honestly.
Yeah.
And it kills
The stages are really long.
Way too long. Yeah, like the stages, the missions drag out way too long.
The whole end game is so unbelievably fantastic that I think it kind of puts you in a little bit of a haze if you get through to the end.
Yeah.
But the actual image of like replaying it is kind of dread inspiring because it's just so long, so many long levels.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that a stream. I think that's gonna do it. Everything's looking good on my end, which I'm thankful for, and I'm glad everybody came out to just hang out on a kind of just a do nothing stream. Really,
thank you for having me.
We should absolutely just do this more sometime. Just bullshit. I really enjoyed streams with friends. Of course, Jessica, I appreciate you coming on, hanging out for the first time ever. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you, Jess.
I hope you had yourself a good time. You should definitely do it more often. And John, thank you for stopping by. Thanks to Pauncho. Thanks to Fresno as well. Sorry to Elfino, we couldn't make it work, but at least we got some real good Death Grip songs out of it.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to send you all over to Zorilla33, who is a friend of mine who is experiencing Chrono Trigger for the first time.
Holy shit, all right.
So I'm super psyched for that. I'm going to go watch it.
That game with Red Gohan?
Yes! The game with the Red Gohan. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out. You are a bunch of lovely people. We will catch you again this coming Sunday for the Holla Christmas Time stream. That will be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. And it'll be the same format where we just load up games and talk, and we'll spin a wheel and play games. And it'll just be a bunch of wild silliness. And I'm sure we'll go off the rails at some point. But that's why we love doing this. Thanks for coming out again, everybody. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!